Hey, welcome back. We got a great one for you today. My name is Jesse Saint, and we got the brand new one from President. This one is called Angel Wings, Let There Be Metal. Some people wear masks to hide, others to be free. All right. Let's see what happens here. Killer view through that keyhole like that. That's cool.
I stopped dreaming in colors, just seeing new shades of black. Keep thinking I see your face, and then the shape retracts. A light on the table.
Great lyrics so far.
The target man, no need to shoot it. No, I'm not infectious yet.
Key of G minor, everyone. Love how it repeated that. Going back and forth from the two chords.
I'm just spinning in circles, head forward, I can't look back. Keep thinking I hear your voice, and then it always cracks. Will I ever be able to be rid of this regret?
Killer video so far, I love it.
Oh my God. Why have you forsaken me?
Wherever they shot this is beautiful. Old school Deftones or new school Bad Omen kind of tone to it. Basicers. Super chill so far.
But nothing ever seems to change. Guess it's safe to say you hide behind a mask, but the life you had never slips away.
I like that callback to the text at the beginning and the lyrics.
Love me anyway.
Love that. Gorgeous. What a beautiful video. I have to figure out where they shot that at. I hope it's not green screen. It looked pretty stupid. I don't think that was green screen, though. I'm pretty sure that looked like an old abandoned hotel or an old mansion somewhere. All right, let's talk about it. That was super cool. I've actually done, what is it, two other President reactions in the last few days. So I've checked out their whole entire EP, all 6 songs. This is obviously the new single off of a brand new EP that they're doing. I'd have to say, this one was super cool. It kind of reminds me of I believe it was the very last one that I checked out, Conclave. So a little bit of similarities there, where it's just kind of a shoegazy, old school, Deftonesy kind of slow vibe, which I love. It also reminds me of old bands that I grew up on and toured with, did shows with, Life of Agony, Typo Negative, Him, 69 Eyes, and old kind of doomy stuff. Just the slow, and I love it. They obviously weren't trying to do some kind of hit playlist, hit type song. It's just a super groove, super vibey kind of song. All right, so let's break it down. Powerful, aggressive, melancholic. The guitar riff caught me, well, about halfway through the song when it finally came around. Super awesome little groove riff out of G minor. So if you want to play along with that, you're going to have to down tune your guitar, or if you have a pedal that will down tune for you, just want to get down to G. That way you can rock that open G, which is kind of the sound. It's just going from the G to the A sharp. So it's A sharp, dun 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 dun, down to the G, and then it accents again up off the C. That'd be A sharp, B, C, C sharp. So the song is primarily out of the A sharp, the open, just rocking the open G, and then go over the chorus part when I get into the guitar part. But yeah, guitar-wise, everything, it didn't stand out really, but it went well with the music. It definitely went with everything. Now, vocally, that's where this band shines. President obviously has, I think everybody knows by now who their singer is. Amazing vocalist. I like how on this new single, I think he knows that everybody has figured out who he is. So he tapered back the over effectiveness. I think when the band first came out, they were trying to hide who their singer was, and I think they thought they could pull it off, right? So in thinking that, since he's a singer that everyone's heard and has been in a couple successful bands over in Europe, it's kind of hard to hide who he is unless you throw a bunch of effects over it and kind of water it down in effects. That's auto-tune. You want to take the harmonies that he does and turn them way up. Lots of different effects, a little bit of distortion here and there. Lots of layers, lots of layering in the older songs from the first EP. This new song also has that same kind of signature auto-tune and affecting that he has, but a lot less. I could tell, the cat's out of the bag. People know who he is. Why throw a bunch of extra stuff on your vocals just to kind of hide who it is? And his vocals shine. Why throw all the effects on there? The guy's a rock star. He's rock solid. So on to the bass and the drums. Nothing really threw me too much. Their drummer's tricky. He's got some great fills. Bass-wise, most of it was programmed along with the keyboards, which sounds great. Hey, it goes great with this pop kind of dark aesthetic that they have going on. And finally, I always try and comment on production. Now, in a song like this is a new band, so typically I would try to judge the production, but it's a band with some famous people obviously behind it and a management group that also manages Sleep Token. So it's spot on, The quality is there. Somebody definitely went to a great studio to do this material. All right, now on to the guitar part. If you do want to play along with this, or if you're a bass player, it's pretty simple. Not a lot of guitar in this song, but all you're really doing, like it says, you're rocking the A sharp. Then you're going to go up to the D sharp note. Oh, no wonder I got a bunch of delay going on there. Three, and just an open G. A sharp, C, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp. Yeah, so the D sharp on the second time. The first time you're just going to go. Like that. And then as soon as you land on that third fret, that is going to be the beginning of said chorus. So on that second rotation, when you're going to the 8th fret, so it's here's the chorus, 3 open, or the A sharp to G, C, E, and then it goes back to the C, to the E. One more time. Once again, we'll pretend the chorus wrapped back around. You're going to be on that 3rd fret. So if we're in open G, that's G sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp. So A sharp to C, A sharp, open to G, C, E, then back to C, back to E, repeat it again. You'd think you'd go back to the A sharp, but you don't. And right before you'd hit that last, right? And then if you wanted to solo along with that or play some kind of melodies kind of right over the top of that, you'd want to be in the key of G minor. I would use Aeolian and minor pentatonic to start with. All right, guys. Oh, and if you like this guitar, it's probably not loud enough, but I like using this just because it has the speaker in it. There is a link below in the description if you're interested in it. So it's called an Enya. But yeah, click on my link. You could purchase through there if you want to get one of these things, or just go shop and kind of see what they got. All right. Now, on to the part that everyone loves in the comment section. I'm going to rate this 1 through 10. And like I said, I kind of feel like I kind of know this band like the back of my hand by now. I have absolutely done every single song. This is the only band actually so far where I've reacted to each song that they've put out. So I will be releasing Dionysus and Conclave next. Those are some of their older songs that I just got around to doing last week because I knew this new song was getting ready to come out. And then we'll be dropping this new one, like I said, 2 days after it drops. So for once, I'm actually getting to things on time. Right? All right, guys. Until the next breakdown.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. But hey, that's not all. Go ahead and check the description of this video and check out my Amazon affiliate links and a link to my shop. And you can find my original paintings, you can find prints, hats, hoodies, t-shirts. All that stuff really helps out. Just watch more videos. There's ones right here, there's ones right here. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out.
Just sing.